President Biden is still at his home in Delaware recovering from COVID. The president issued a statement Friday afternoon responding to former President Donald Trump's convention speech and laying out plans for his return, despite calls for him to drop out. Meanwhile, the GOP galvanized around their candidate during the RNC in Milwaukee this week. Erica Brown has more details from Capitol Hill.
President Biden says he will hit the campaign trail again next week.
He has the vision, I believe, the ability, the capacity, and the track record to make a case to the American people that will result in us being successful in November.
Biden campaign chair Jen O'Malley Dillon said on MSNBC that the president can win in November, despite his age and struggles since the first presidential debate.
I'm not here to say that this hasn't been a tough several weeks for the campaign. There's no doubt that it has been. And we've definitely seen some slippage in support, but it has been a small movement.
The Biden campaign touted support from the PAC supporting the Congressional Hispanic Caucus today, but that came as at least a half dozen more Democrats joined a growing list of lawmakers calling on him to step aside.
A big part of his legacy should be him stepping aside and allowing for that new leadership. And I think the country is ready for that.
And a new Democratic group is paying for a commercial to play on MSNBC in Washington, D.C. and Delaware.
Be the leader we know you are. Pass the torch, Joe.
The calls come as former President Donald Trump could get a bump in the polls following this week's Republican National Convention, which saw the GOP unify behind their nominee.
4 months from now, we will have an incredible victory, and we will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country.
Trump will be back on the road again Saturday, campaigning for the first time with his new running mate, Senator JD Vance, in the battleground state of Michigan. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.